In Unity, we aren't just limited to creating one scene at a time. We can bounce back and forth between scenes quite easily. If we go down into our Assets folder under Scenes, I notice that I have Sample Scene selected. Sample Scene isn't a very good name, so I'm going to right click on it and go Rename. And maybe I'll call this Test Scene. This is where, now it's going to say, do I want to reload these assets because I've changed them on my disk? I just press Reload and let it do that automatically. And notice it hid all the components. I can just click on this little arrow on the side and show all the components inside of it. Maybe I want to use this scene to test out some ideas, but I also, if I right click in this space, want to create a new scene. This new scene that I'm going to rename to Main Game. And normally we capitalize each word along the way without any spaces. This will be the scene where I'm actually building my actual experience. And if I double click on it, you'll see that it becomes the active window. Now, it doesn't look any different in my scene view. It's because I haven't actually customized anything so far. So let me just quickly slide this camera, and I'm going to save. And if I go back to my test scene, the camera hadn't been moved in that one, and my main game, the camera had been moved. So now I have two different places that I can actually work on content and jump back and forth between for whatever purpose. In the long run, we're going to be using this to do things like make, and if I can just single click on the bottom, that's an easier way to customize, level 1. And I can make a level 2, 3, and 4. And with that in mind, I can actually go to build settings, and in here, I can add scenes to my build. So when I add an open scene, my main game, I can also click and drag scenes into here and then reorder them as I see fit. And what this is going to determine is the order of levels or scenes that happen in our game, with the very top one being the first one that runs. We won't be building anything that will need to run this quite yet, but it's great to know that that's very easily possible in the near future.